When I do start drawing the lips, still have your paper that's toned and have your grid drawn on it. And we are still looking at lights and shadows in here when we draw this, but when I am first drawing lips, it is nice in there to sort of get that original dark line that separates the top lip from the bottom lip, and then you kind of have a little bit more perspective as you go in through there. So I just traced it on the original one, and then right now I'm just transferring it onto the paper so that I've got that original lip line in there. Now you'll notice when I'm doing this too, once I have the line in there, I am going to put my pencil down at horizontal just to notice how do the lines of that lip go in terms of compared to horizontal. And you can see when I hold it at horizontal, the lip starts up higher on the left side and it should be lower on the right side. So in this case, if I didn't quite have it lower, I'm going to need to just adjust that a little bit. So I am still looking at horizontal in terms of where the lip line starts and stops. In case you think it starts, the lip line is starting and stopping at horizontal. When you compare it, you can see that it's not. Once I have that line in there, then I'm going in and I'm still just looking for shapes of shadows in the lips. And so here I can see there's a bit of a V shape over here in the center. That's the darker shadow. And I'm just gently going to draw the bottom line of the lips, but after that I do start still looking for the shapes. And so I'm going to transfer in the triangle dark shadowed part of the lips right below the on the bottom lip, and then up on the top lip it's the shape of the highlight right above the top lip that I end up using there. So here I'm just drawing the darker shadow that occurs on the bottom lip, but then up here on the top lip you can see when you look at the lips there's a right up in here, you can see this is a highlight in here. So you can trace that shape if you want, just to see what shape it is that you're drawing for the highlight. And that one, once we've drawn the shape in there, that's what we're going to go in with our eraser, and we're going to end up erasing that part. And then from there, it's a matter of going in and erasing for our highlights and adding in that charcoal and rubbing for our shadows in the lips in here. So at no point do I use harsh lines to draw these lips. This isn't like two bananas put together, right? We're looking at highlights and shadows. So once you've got your basic shapes that you see for your highlights and shadows in your lips, you can go in and you can add your shadow with your charcoal or your pencil, and you can smudge those lines a little bit. You don't want anything too harsh in there. And on the lips, I'm just adding in a few of the lines, but as you can see when we'll go in there, just following where you see the highlights and shadows in there, erasing for the highlights, and adding your charcoal and smudging for the shadows.